Hello, my friends. Hello, and welcome back once again to Cities Skylines 2, and welcome back, of course, to Walk City. And what are we doing in Walk City? I guess we're going to continue to expand this area over here a little bit. Maybe bridge across this river? I don't know. Might build around this mountain and down this coast. That's a little bit... I was going to say less poopy, but the poopy coast is in Tiny Town, I think, where we've got the beach set up. Oh, you know what? Speaking of the beach setup, look at this. Some mods didn't load. Alright, we'll be back. Luckily, I haven't done anything yet, so I'll just be able to load the same save. How annoying. Alright, we're back, and so are these mods. Good. This is a pre-economy timeline that I'm in. The update has... Economy 2.0 update has still not come out yet. Hopefully they fix the issue where mods don't all load. Some of them load, and then some of them don't, and you get these weird white boxes, but it's so random. Sometimes the Mio mod doesn't load. And it's frustrating if you don't notice and you've been playing for a while, because then when you come back, if you make a new save and you come back, things are all busted. But as long as you can go back to the old save, you're fine, which is what we've done here. Thankfully, we noticed quickly. Alright, so what are we going to do today in Walk City? It looks like demand for anything that isn't low-density residential is pretty low. This might be a nice opportunity for us to maybe put some farming industry, maybe in alongside this. Ooh, we've got some flooded buildings. Looks like the water level has risen, probably just due to the season. Let's see if we can fix this, and then we'll also dezone these roads. But my concern here is... we'll get rid of those. We'll get rid of this for now. We're going to put back in that road, don't worry. No, why does that even go up? Must have built it on a tree. So we'll do that first, and then we'll connect it up to here. So yeah, we're going to lose some of these homes. That's fine, though. And then this isn't even zoned now, but I want to change this zoning anyway to this. Just so we can get some industrial demand met, while also getting our low-density residential demand filled in. Hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm going to build maybe a grid going out. Maybe we'll just put a grid right here. Do we do a grid, or do we do something more interesting? I don't know if it matters. Grid's easier, because then I don't have to think about it, and I just do this. No, maybe it's not as easy as I'd thought it might be. Ooh, what if we did this? Well, if we did it but not bad. There's no way I'll ever be able to get that to work. So you know what? I'm just going to do it myself for now. It's weird how specific that wants to be. I also don't know if these types of houses are the kind that are going to generate a ton of industrial traffic. This isn't Tiny Town, right? No, okay. So I can build nice big areas. Leaving gaps there just for fun. That's mostly so that the terrain doesn't get all messed up. Okay, that's going to have to go like that. Which means now we're slightly off. Oops, that's even more slightly off. We're slightly off grid, which is fine. I like a little bit of variation to our roads so that they don't look like they're all on a perfect grid all the time. But still with 90-degree angles where we can get away with it. Did that on purpose. Brought that road into a position where it was going to knock our grid out of alignment ever so slightly again. For fun. And don't worry, we'll work on making this way more walkable eventually. Now where does this go? It has a weird shape. Trying to get it up the mountain here. Or up the hill at least. Good enough for me. Can we get underneath this little area here? Yeah, that's fun. Forced a bridge and we did something with it. I'm not sure how this is gonna look. I'm hoping it'll be fine or cool. Either of those outcomes. Ideal. There are a couple bridges there. Can we get one over here? Alright, let's start filling that in with this, and we'll probably end up with this issue here where it says these buildings are getting abandoned because nobody wants to live in them. That's the life. What can we do? I'm trying to satisfy our low-density residential and our industrial requirements here with this. These are my new favorite mixed residential mods. Alright, these are going to take a little bit probably to get populated. It's tough to tell what's going on, honestly. Some of them are in really funny positions. But I don't dislike it. I find it amusing, even. I'm going to leave them. These are so much better than the style of farms that we currently have. The big area that you just draw out and it's got one farmhouse on it. Oh, these are abandoned as well. Unhappy. But I don't know why. All their needs are met. They're very happy. So who knows what to do about that. This area here is also probably due for an expansion or perhaps even a crossing. Ooh, we could maybe cross the highway? Because I don't think the highway's too busy. It's only used for business vehicles, mostly, and service vehicles, so giving them somewhere to get off is not a terrible idea. If they have business in these areas, for example, the garbage trucks can get over here a little bit easier now. See, I don't mind that. Issues over here. It's these farmhouses, these farming buildings. I don't know if maybe we just don't have enough resources for them to work. That's almost definitely what the case is. Yeah, we need way more grain. I don't know what to do about that. There's not enough on the map at this point. There's some over here, but we've turned this into beach housing, but I guess we could replace some of these beaches with a farm. I don't mind. I say beaches. We can replace some of these homes with farms. Did I make a ghost farm? I made a ghost farm. That's something I hope that the new update fixes. Ghost farms. Oh my gosh, did it just happen again? So each one, it seems like the area that they can work is going to get smaller and smaller. That's okay though. And then we'll build over here, we'll get some over there, and then I guess we'll have to fill some in over here, because that's all the space that I have. For farms, that is. That's all that's available, unless... I don't think this was farmland. No, this was. There's a little bit here. But that's about it. Unless we cheat and zone our own. Which we might need to, because Walk City is sort of isolated. We got some export and import going on. But we're a little bit isolated. I don't know what's up with this dark day. Yeah, it's just a gloomy day. Is it because of this? I guess it's just gloomy because it's raining. That's fine. Alright, let's turn back on our natural resources overlay here, just so that I can draw these out. Can you not turn that off whenever I click the button? Thank you. So, we'll lose some houses in the process. That's fine. People will find somewhere else to live. It's interesting that this waterfront is so beachy, but so fertile land. It doesn't make as much sense to me as it probably should. I don't understand it. Okay, we'll do that. That's good enough. We didn't build one here because there wasn't that much fertile land. We have one here. This is a good spot. We are a massive metropolis. Our population's actually pretty big. 140,000 people living in a city where they're not allowed to drive. That's a big deal. They're not allowed to drive if they are civilians. If you need to drive for work, you're allowed to. So delivery vehicles and things like that are permitted to exist, but they are the exceptions. Oops. We'll let that building stay. It's good enough to me. They're getting smaller, which isn't great because we have so much demand for this. But what can you do? Make do with what we've got. Fertile space is getting smaller. Now there's a basketball court in the way. Alright, that's satisfactory for now. It's just gonna have to do. Yeah, our demands are so insane. What am I supposed to do about it? Who knows? At least it's raining. Oh, look at this. This is sick. So what's the problem? Unhappy. Unreliable healthcare coverage, walking distance to elementary school. I can fix those. We can put in... There's small schools. Where are they? This one. A small school. We'll even put in a small high school. Will we? I don't know if I've left enough room for one. Yes, I have. And then healthcare was a problem. I think we have small clinic. No, we have the small clinic in a row building. That's way too small. Let's just go for a normal one. What else is a problem here? High noise pollution? I don't think there's really anything I can do about that. We put in some little parks. That might help. Might make it worse. These ruins built up the side of a cliff face. Wonderful. What else do we have a problem with out here? Post? Do we need a post office? We do have post offices, and I don't think that they're smuggling anything. Should probably put one down here, too. Yeah, this might just be a problem for a while. It might just be tough for people to get out here. Ooh, look at that. That looks neat. Big stretched ground there. Why did it do that? Why isn't that just a tunnel? Oh, we can probably fix that. I think. Let me see if I can turn that into a tunnel. With this tunnel tool. That looks better. Yeah, that's better. Ish. I mean, it's not the greatest, but... Ooh, I can go into the negative dimension. Spooky. Let's not do that. Yeah, I don't know what causes these buildings to just not take people in. Some of them do. Oh, no, they don't. Never mind. These are completely empty. Maybe it's just taking people a while to get to their homes from wherever they're coming in from. Do we have buses? Should we have buses? I don't know. There's a train station near here, isn't there? We'll think about buses eventually. Right now. Not right now. Right now, not right now. I wouldn't mind unlocking this sculptor mansion, which just takes some EU low-density housing. There we go, sculptor mansion. Oh, it's got its own tennis court. Beautiful. So yeah, I think we just need, for low density, beach housing, so we can get the Golfers Villa and the Royal Villa. That's easy enough. Waterfront housing. I love that it's called that because it doesn't look like it. Whoops, I just destroyed an entire row of zoning there. That's fine. That'll get rebuilt with something new, I guess. So we unlocked some new stuff. Let's get the Large Hadron Collider. I don't know where I'm going to put it. The Early Disaster Warning System. And then the Post-Sorting Facility. I don't know if that's going to smuggle cars into the city. But we can always isolate it, although I don't know if that's good for that kind of a building. Oh, we also have the Scrap Metal Recycling Center, which I think I want to put down over here. Another place for you to throw away your cars. Large Hadron Collider requires quite a bit of space on flat land. What does it do? Does it make noise? No. It just increases demand for a bunch of stuff. Why don't we flatten out a little bit of land here? Trying to think of how I want to handle this, because it's all very hilly. Let's say we're going to take this, flatten it out. That's more than big enough, I think. I guess we'll find out if that was actually big enough, because now I'm not sure. Also, I'm going to put this here too. The post-sorting facility. And then we'll build our Hadron Collider up here on this flat land. Oh yeah, perfect, actually. We just barely made it perfect. I don't know where the edge of the building is. Figure that out in a minute. And it's right there. Oh no, it's actually right here. Surrounded with offices, even though there's absolutely no demand for them. What kind of buildings are these? Oh, these are the waterfront homes. They got really weird backyards. Let's see if we can fix that. I know that we can, but we'll just remove that from there. And that should fix it. Look at all these little kiosks. It's like a little open market. I'm a big fan, even though some of them seem to have issues with pedestrian access. This whole area is a little bit weird. There's one person in prison. Let's see if we can find them. Sometimes they're just hanging around outside. I don't see them. They might be there. Somebody with a keen eye might have spotted somebody standing around. Yeah, these buildings don't want to move people into them. It's a real shame, because I like them. We'll see. Maybe they'll start working. If we're patient, people might move in as they run out of other places to live. This parking lot's almost full. Oh my gosh. I'm actually stunned at how many people are waiting for the train. How many people are here? Almost 2,500 passengers are waiting at this station. For which line specifically? Oh, this line doesn't have any trains on it. Oh, yes it does. What about the other one? We've got as many vehicles assigned as we can. I don't know if building another rail depot would give us access to more. Where did the trains become born? Where's our rail depot? Just following the tracks. There it is. Rail yard. Yeah, we might need another rail yard. Oh no, wait, we've got two. And there's room for more, so I don't know actually. Oh, looks like something tore through here. Most of these are destroyed, and then this one's not destroyed, but it says it's destroyed. So that's extra fun. Destroyed by weather. And then I can't rebuild it. What if we do this? I don't know if that's just stacked two buildings on top of each other. Maybe. Uh-oh, pollution. Doesn't matter, nobody lives in these anyway. Oh, actually they do. These are the mixed farm ones where people live. For whatever reason, they're covered in pollution. An early warning... what is this called? Early disaster warning system. We'll put one of those here just in case our Hadron Collider creates a black hole or whatever. Put in a couple more little bunkers too, why not? We can. Build them into the side of that mountain, sure. Put one over here. This is annoying. But what can I do? There are vehicles coming down here. Oh, it's a fire engine. Yeah, I don't think any of these have anybody living in them. There's only 500 people at the train station now instead of 2,500. Oh my gosh, a bunch of people just came out of a train though. Oh, and now they're waiting for another train. I guess this is a transfer point? Oh, this building's got its pharmaceuticals. I don't know where they came from. We don't have any cars around, do we? Parking lots are empty. Yeah, that's my litmus test as I go to buildings with parking lots, large buildings. If there's any cars in them, then we've got a problem. Yeah, people don't like it up here in this mountain. I don't blame them. They don't want to make their way up here, even though there's this massive tourist attraction. People do live here, so it's not like everything's abandoned. It's just this building. What was their problem? Walking distance to elementary school. We can fix that. This is a good place for these little row buildings. The smallest ones. There we go. There's an elementary school up here. And a high school. Just for whoever lives up here. The mountain people. Oh, do we have more than one prison? There's one here too. We must have built a second prison. Because I thought we had one up here. Maybe it isn't up here. Maybe that's the one that I was looking at last time. I thought I was looking... Oh, there's another prison up here. That's okay. I wonder what would help people moving into these buildings. We set up a bus route that just goes along maybe one stop into each of these little sections. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe it starts over here too, since this area is pretty quiet to begin with. In this case, I might just put proper bus stations at each of these stops. So put one there, one down here. Where do we put this? Don't want it in Park City. Gotta make sure that these buses aren't going to Park City. This is gonna be terrible. It's a little bit funny in how terrible this is gonna actually be. That one's so close to the other one, I think, but that's okay. Are there any other little middle areas that maybe should have one? How about one over here? And then, you know what? We could just force people to have to do little transfers if we really wanted to. So I could say, like, this one here, maybe this bus specifically just goes to here and then back. And that's just one bus line. It's got one stop. And then this one, maybe this one goes over here. Maybe this one makes 2 stops. So it comes here, and then it goes here as well, before going back to wherever this began. I can't even find it now. Why'd I zoom out? I made it harder. Was it this one? No, but it could be. Wait, where am I? Everything's so confusing in black and white. It's down here, isn't it? And then maybe whatever we do for red line starts somewhere else. Maybe this one starts here, and then it goes here, and then it goes to here, and then this one also goes to here, and then goes back to the start if we can find it. Is this it? This isn't where it started. Follow that line backwards. Is this where it started? No. Dude, genuinely don't remember. Oh, I think it was here. Yeah, okay. We can do another line over here as well. Man, the transit in this city is terrible, but honestly, like, you're just so thankful you can even take a bus to get anywhere that you don't even care that it's so bad. What else are you gonna do? Walk? Come on. I forget where the green one even started to end it. It was at the Hadron Collider, wasn't it? And then I'll go somewhere else and I'll start a new route from there. This one's already got 2. How convenient. Let's change the color to blue. No, not to blue. Let's make a yellow line. I think this one already goes here, but that's okay. We'll do that. Do we have any bus stops that we haven't hit yet? Oh, over here, I think. Oh no, we've definitely hit this. Okay. And then maybe that's it for that route. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. If I can find it where I started. It was over... It wasn't the Hadron, was it? No, it started somewhere else. So we'll see what happens. We have 5 bus lines. One of them has 24 buses on it, so I think we're going to need more buses. If we toss down a couple of bus depots over here, since we have space, why not? And then they'll figure out where they gotta go, right? I suppose we could have just put in these extra garages, too. 55 buses, 45 buses. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We've got lots of buses out there now. Or we will. They don't have a lot of stops. They're just very long routes, though. Like 60 kilometers, and you stop 4 times. But we'll see, since this is the only way to get around, people might use this, even though it's so terrible. There's a car here. Where did this car come from? It's being deleted, but somehow the Stevenson family managed to smuggle a vehicle in. Oh, that's a cargo container. I thought that was a car. It does have the word car in it. And go. Cargo. That's how I feel about cars in Walk City. It might be one that came in earlier, and we just never caught it. Because we've had a few leaks via, I think the ferry had a leak, the airport, those might be the only ones. That could have also been a car produced within Walk City. There are probably some industrial buildings making contraband, illegal cars. I'm just holding out hope that this will eventually fill in, because look, some of them do have residents, so I think it might just be an issue of the people that want to move in. If they don't make it there in time, the building just goes away, and it just takes them too long to get to their new homes. But these might help. These new bus stops, bus stations. We know that the train gets used. Look at this place. It's 500 people right now. Oh my gosh. They come in on the tracks. Where are they coming in from? Who's walking in on the tracks from somewhere? What? Where did they come from? Oh my gosh. There's just packs of them. Where are they coming from? I'm looking for anywhere else that there's just people walking on the track. Why wouldn't you just take the train at that point? Unless they got sick of waiting for a train. They were just like, alright, we're just gonna walk. We know where this goes. Okay, there's a few people walking on the tracks, though. Look, here comes another group. I don't know where they came from. There must have been some event that caused people to go on the tracks. And now it's passed. I hope. I don't know, though. There are a lot of people. Maybe the trains get stuck and despawn and the people get ejected and they have to walk back. I don't know. I do not know. What a mystery. What a fun mystery. Alright. I think it's time to walk away and take a break here. Oh no, this oil truck got knocked off the road somehow. I don't know if we're going to have another Walk City episode pre-economy update. We'll see. We might be able to squeeze one more out, because I'm still enjoying playing this game a lot. That I'm recording quite large batches. But it is close, so we'll see what happens. By the time that you're watching this, that patch is already probably out for ages. I wouldn't be surprised. And in which case, we're probably just waiting out to transfer the cities. Maybe we've already done it. I don't know. Who knows? Honestly, at this point, it's a mystery. No vehicles. We really don't have enough buses. That should help. Alright. For now, though, if you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if you think these buses are going to do anything for Walk City. I see people getting ready. There's somebody walking right there. It's going to work. There are people that want to take the bus. They want to get into this, whatever this bus king is, where all the buses are all tangled together. Wild. And if you're new here, of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope I see you back again sometime soon. Goodbye for now.